Hey, Julie. You know the rules now. No necking in the halls.
Are you sorry, Joe?
What do you think? What'd your folks say about last night?
Plenty. Mom cried and Dad hit the ceiling. You know, the usual. It's a beautiful ring, Joe. Did you tell your mother yet?
Yeah. She said to come on over and have a look in the attic. There might be something there we could use for our apartment.
You mean she wasn't mad?
No. I think she was actually kind of relieved. It's been pretty hard on her, raising Gordy and me by herself.
How did Gordy take it?
Typical little brother. You know, he hates women.
He hates me.
He'll get over it. Here comes your mob. Listen, I'll see you after football practice. Okay?
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
Hi, girls.
Hi, Joe. Hey, don't go away mad.
Okay.
Hi, Julie.
Hi. Oh, Julie, you did it. Oh, you're really going to get married.
Really?
Oh, what a ball.
Wish it were me.
Oh, me too.
Anyone can get married. The trick these days is to remain single until you're 19.
Oh, Gloria, you're just jealous.
I'm not either, but I do have another year of high school, and then college, and then a couple of years of teaching before I plan to settle down. By that time, Julie will probably be a tired old hag with 6 kids.
You won't feel that way when you fall in love, Gloria.
That's why I don't plan on falling in love until I'm good and ready for it.
What an oddball.
Gloria, wait. You aren't very happy for me.
Julie, how soon are you getting married?
In June.
Well, that's a relief. I thought maybe you'd schedule it for this afternoon, like Vivian and Rex had to.
You thought it could be one of those. Maybe you don't approve, but give me a little credit.
Sorry. And I am happy for you, hon. Only, are you sure you know what you're doing?
Joe and I have been going steady for 2 years. Oh, Gloria, I do know what I'm doing.
And what about school next year?
I thought I'd drop out and get a job.
Babysitting, maybe?
Well, there are a lot of things I could do.
And what if you have a baby, like Elaine and Tom?
I'd love it. When the baby grew up, I'd still be young enough that we could be pals.
Schools are full of pals. I want to be a mother to my children.
Right there.
Come on, Joe! Come on, Joe! That a boy, Joe! Hey, did you see that? That was my brother Joe.
Big deal.
All right, come on, Fred. Pick up your man. Get on him. Get on him. Come on, Fred. Get on. Keep off the field, son. Way to go, Fred.
Hi, Gordy. Thought you're mad at your brother. I am, but he's still the best man on the team. I bet he makes 2 touchdowns Friday night. Hope so. Hey, look who's over there. Aw, who cares? She's not so bad, Gordy. She's crummy. You know what that dopey Joe did? He took all the money he earned from the lumberyard last summer and bought her a ring. That's pretty dumb, all right. Watch what you say about my brother.
All right, fellas, that's it for tonight. Couple laps around the field and on into the showers.
One.
Hi.
Hi. Hey, how about giving me a ride down to Barbara's? I'm babysitting for a couple hours.
Well, I can drop you in town, okay? I have an appointment at the bank with Mr. Bannister, and I don't want to be late for that.
The bank?
It's about a part-time job.
Oh, Joe, imagine working in a bank.
Be full-time this summer, I hope.
Maybe someday you'll even work up to be president.
Mm. Hey, boy, get me a copy of today's Wall Street Journal.
What's the matter, President? You look jumpy. All right, I'm coming. What do you want, kid?
Is my brother Joe here?
Oh, Joe, your brother?
Yeah?
Yeah, he's here. Come on in.
Hey, Gordy, what on earth are you doing here?
Oh, just checking on your new job.
Well, listen, you're not supposed to be here, so now beat it. And tell Mom I'll be late getting home tonight.
Yeah, I'll tell Mom that you're practicing up scrubbing floors for after you're married.
Hey, watch that, kid! Do that play again. Eddie, you move about 3 yards out there on the flank. That's good. Now, Bill, hit right through the inside of that hole this time. Oh, what's the matter, Joe? Why aren't you dressed?
I'm not dressing, Coach.
Well, what's wrong?
Well, I've got to quit the team.
Quit the team? What do you mean?
Well, I've got a job. And my boss says if I'm not there right after school, I don't work.
Oh, come on, Joe. Let's not do anything rash. Let's go over here and sit down and talk about it. You know, we have a pretty good chance to take the region this year with you. You gotta have the job, huh?
Well, yeah, see, I'm getting married.
Yeah, I heard.
Well, aren't you going to tell me what a mistake I'm making?
Should I?
Everybody else has.
Haven't you any plans for college, Joe?
Well, I've thought about it, Coach, but I just don't see how I can swing it. It's the money, you know.
Well, there are scholarships, Joe. Your grades are pretty good. Mr. Lyman says that you have a real head for chemistry, and I'm sure you'll get some football offers.
Yeah, but Coach, I'll have a wife to support. And I can get a job right now paying $60 a week. And I know a lot of guys earning more than that who never spent a day in college.
Now, Joe, I don't think you'd be happy earning $60 a week for the rest of your life. And it isn't only the money. I went into coaching because I like it. Will you be able to say the same thing about your job? You know, to get anything nowadays, a guy has to have a good education. All right, let's bring the second team in here on pass defense. Joe, do you realize just how lucky you are?
What do you mean, Coach?
Well, you kids these days have more freedom than any other group of teenagers at any other time or place in history. Well, you can decide for yourselves what you want to do with your future and who to marry and when. But you know, Joe, along with all this freedom goes a tremendous responsibility.
Responsibility for what?
To prepare yourself to achieve a successful marriage, for one thing. Do you want to tell the boys, or shall I?
You tell them for me, will you, Coach? And tell them I'm sorry.
Right. Joe, good luck.
Hey, Joe, where you going? Hey, Joe, wait up! Where you going?
To work.
You'll play Friday night, won't you, Joe?
No. Now, will you go home?
Well, why not, Joe? They need you.
Because I quit the team, that's why. Now beat it.
You can't quit, Joe. Is it on account of her?
Pipe down, Gordy. Scram.
It is. It's because of her. You had to quit the team because you're going to get married.
Gordy, I told you to shut up.
Why, Joe? Why? You quitter, you quitter.
I'm sorry about Gordy. I know he means a lot to you. Sorry about the team, too.
Yeah.
But I guess we should start thinking about the important things.
Right. And what's a football team?
Well, that's important. Anyway, up to a certain stage in life.
And we're past that stage already?
Well, aren't we? Getting married and everything?
Yes, I guess we are.
You sound sorry.
Well, I hated to let them down.
Well, you had to make a choice. Oh, Joe, let's not quarrel about it.
Well, who's quarreling?
You are. My gosh, you act like it's the end of the world. And for what? Missing a couple of old football games.
5 to be exact.
Well, 5 then. But in the meantime, you'll have earned enough money to put a down payment on a good hi-fi set or something like that.
Oh, that's great. A hi-fi, just what we need. Something we can cook on or do our laundry with. Hi, fellas.
Hi, Julie.
Come on, Julie, let's get out of here.
Hi, girls. How's it going? Looks real good.
Is it straight?
I believe so.
I guess that does it. Is that all, Julie? Yes, I guess that's it.
Well, how are you getting home?
I don't know. I was counting on Joe to help me deliver these posters. But he had to work.
Tell you what, if you'd like to come home with me while I change, I'll help you deliver them.
Fine, thanks.
That settles it then.
See you later. Okay, bye. Don't be late.
I won't.
Hey, could you kids take care of the ladders while I deliver the posters?
Sure, we'd be glad to.
Thanks a lot. We'll see you.
Bye.
Bye. Golly, this is gorgeous, Miss Stanway.
You like it?
Oh, yes. Do you live here alone?
No, my roommate's an airline stewardess. She's away a lot.
I thought I wanted to be an airline stewardess once.
It's a glamorous life.
Who's that?
Oh, just a boyfriend.
Wow. I didn't know you had a boyfriend, Miss Stanway.
Oh, there's still a few crusty old bachelors around. Leftovers, you know. That decrepit old thing is 30. He's a lawyer. We ski together a lot.
Gee, Miss Stanway, do you ski too?
I'm almost a ski bum. I'm saving for a trip to Chile this summer. They say there's nothing like skiing in the Andes in the middle of July.
Gosh, I'm going to tell the girls to quit feeling sorry for you.
Sorry? For me? Why would anyone feel sorry for me?
Well, you're attractive and fun and everything, but you're not married.
Well, Julie, this is a situation I plan to correct when I'm ready. Meanwhile, being an old maid of 26 can be very exciting. Have you ever stopped to consider, when you're my age, you'll have been married 10 years?
10 years?
9 if you graduate. Couldn't you wait until you finish high school, Julie?
No, Miss Stanway. I love Joe now.
Do you think you won't love him in another year?
No. Why does everybody try to mix me up?
Not mix you up, make you think. No one doubts the way you feel. But if it's right, Julie, it's worth waiting for.
But we just don't want to wait.
You make it sound like it's worse than a stretch in Sing Sing. The waiting can be a very challenging time, like getting ready for a date. That's half the fun.
We have waited, Miss Stanway, for 2 whole years. Now all we want to do is get married.
Okay, Julie. Just promise me one thing.
What's that?
Promise you'll send me an invitation.
Oh, there's Elaine's Lake. Hey, will you kids excuse me a moment, please? Okay. Elaine? Oh, Julie. Oh, am I glad to see you. Oh, Elaine, you look just wonderful. How's Tom and the baby? Oh, fine. Tom would have come tonight, but his company would just fold up without him. He's in the oil business, you know. Oh, and his sweet mother's home taking care of the baby for us. Did you get my letter? Oh, yes, Julie, and I'm so thrilled for you. I'm glad somebody's happy for me. Are they giving you a bad time, Julie? Yes, you know, 6 times as many teenage marriages go on the rocks. I know. You're such a pessimist. Oh, I'm glad to see you're looking so happy. You're popular anyway. Oh, I love it. Well, it's just close enough that we can run over occasionally. Well, here, let me show you something. Look. What a darling baby. And that's your house? Uh-huh. You lucky thing, you've got it made. A husband, a baby, a nice home, even a mink. Wait till I tell my folks about this. They've got the cutest little baby. And you should see their home, Daddy.
Yeah, we're very happy for Elaine, but we want you to be happy too, because we love you. Julie, it takes a certain maturity to make a happy marriage.
But, Daddy, I'm old enough to know my own mind.
And I'm old enough to know mine. Now, Mother and I have nothing at all against Joe. In fact, we'd be very happy if someday you two would marry.
Why someday? Why not now?
Julie, I know that when you're young, now is the most important time of your life. But believe it or not, there's going to be a now in 5, 10 years. What will it be like for you then?
It's hard to see beyond the honeymoon at your age, dear. But if you could see into the future, you'd be happy to wait another year or so.
You'd think we didn't have any brains at all. Well, I've taken all the home ec courses I could so that I'd be prepared for marriage. And Joe even quit the team so he could get a job and save some money. Well, does that sound like a couple of kids?
No, it doesn't, Julie, but...
You think it's important to put some money in the bank before you're married? Why can't you do the same thing with time? Save a little, put a little time to develop yourselves emotionally, intellectually, before you throw your lives together. You owe it to yourselves and to each other.
Well, all this arguing is silly. Joe and I are going to get married, and that's that.
Julie! We'd hoped you'd be wise enough to make the right decision for yourself. Now you leave us no choice but to make it for you. You are not getting married next month, nor the month after that. You will stay in school until you graduate, and then we'll see.
But, Daddy...
Julie, that's final.
Where do we go from here?
I don't know. Oh, why don't you pull into that service station over there? Let's ask.
That's a good idea.
Hi, what are you here?
Well, how about that? We were just looking for you. Hey, let me get out and stretch a minute.
Okay.
Hey, well, Tom, I thought you worked for an oil company.
Oh, I do. Need a quart?
Listen, how soon can you get away?
Oh, pretty soon. It's almost 5. Why don't you stay here while I wait on this guy over here?
All right.
Julie could even go visit with Elaine. Hey, Julie, why don't you go up and visit with Elaine while we get done down here?
Hey, that's a neat idea.
We live 6 blocks up this street and then to your right. It's in the middle of the block. You can't miss it.
Okay.
Good.
Hey, give me the address, Joe. Now, hurry home, you guys.
How are things going, Tom?
Oh, okay.
You don't sound very enthused.
Well, we've had a few setbacks. Elaine was supposed to put me through the university, but right away she got pregnant. Man, I was lucky to last the first semester.
But you are going to night school.
Oh, that can't last much longer either. Things are pretty tense around home. I can't study with a baby crying and Elaine begging me to cut classes to take her out. Gee, they've offered me overtime here, and I guess I'll take it.
Well, you'll get back to school again, Tom, once you get your feet under you.
Yeah, I hope so. Meanwhile, I'll go on here bored to death just for that weekly paycheck.
Yes?
I was looking for Mrs. Blake.
I'm Mrs. Blake. Oh, you must be looking for Elaine. Well, won't you come in?
Thank you.
Elaine? Elaine?
Yes, Mother Blake.
You have company, dear.
Oh, Julie. How nice of you to come. Wait right there. I'll be right down.
Oh, but Elaine, I'm having company.
Oh, I forgot. Well, Julie, you'll just have to come up.
What is the matter with that baby?
She's teething. Don't worry. She'll be asleep by the time your bridge club arrives. Come on up, Julie.
Oh, yes, you run right upstairs, dear.
Julie. Oh, it's so good to see you. Oh, it's so good to see you, but I'm embarrassed. You caught me in the biggest mess, but the baby had me up all night long, and I haven't felt like doing a thing. Oh, the poor little thing. Can I hold her? Sure. Here, try giving her a bottle. Here. Come sit over here. Elaine, I thought this was your house. Well, just the same as. Tom's mother's a widow, and we wouldn't dream of having her live here alone. Joe's here, too, and we want you to help us. Help you? How? Mother and Daddy said absolutely no wedding. So we're eloping tonight. Oh. Well, will you? Help us, I mean. What'll you do afterwards, Julie? Oh, I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Where will you live, Julie? Oh, we thought perhaps we'd get us a small trailer until after Joe graduates, and then get us a place of our own. Elaine, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. I'm thrilled for you, Julie. It's wonderful. Wonderful. What's the matter? Oh, everything. Are you sure you want to go through it, Julie?
Elaine, would you like me to fix a bottle for the baby?
She just had a bottle. Oh, don't worry. I'll take her for a walk or something so you can play bridge in peace. She tries so hard. It's awful having to live in the same house. Oh, I know I get on her nerves, too. You know what, Julie? She practically begged me to go back to the reunion. She even loaned me her first doll. It wasn't mine, Julie. This house isn't mine. My husband isn't even all mine. I just wanted people at home to think everything was all right. I didn't want him to be able to say, I told you so.
Somehow a year or two doesn't seem like such a long time.
It's going to hurt to admit it to the folks, though.
Julie, your folks are swell. They really care about you.
What'll we do after you graduate, Joe?
I'm not sure. Maybe go on to college. Mr. Lyman said something about a scholarship in chemistry.
Maybe we can both go to state. Daddy said he'd send me if I wanted to go.
Well, that's great. I guess I better come in with you and help you explain.
Just a minute, Joe. Here. Save this for me. It can be my graduation present next year.
Okay.